came back from the NESA program, Near East and South Asia undergraduate exchange program, I had the opportunity to work at AMIDEAST on an internship program, and during that time, they informed me about some sort of a new opportunity that has never been applied in Yemen, which is the Opportunity Initiative Grant. And then I was basically the first person to be in that program. And then, they basically gave me the opportunity to take SAT, TOEFL. They funded that, and they funded the visa application. And they actually recommended me to many schools, sending recommendations from the RIAC in the Middle East and South and North Africa, Kristen Camarada, and Deborah Lichtentaylor, the AMIDEAST director assistant. So that's and then I got accepted. I was accepted at St. Lawrence University for almost full scholarship. Because I was the first applicant, because I was the first, they wanted, because I was the first applicant to go on that program, they basically relied on who was access and who was, like students that had previous programs, I think. And then when they chose me, they wanted me to take the TOEFL. Like they got the applicants and they gave them the TOEFL, the ITP TOEFL, to see how they do. And they gave me that TOEFL, and I did pretty well. But I had to improve more. So that's the criteria. And then afterwards, after I was admitted, and then other students had to take TOEFLs, and then they admitted students based on their TOEFL scores, high school scores, and other activities that they do, things like that. Yeah, actually, EducationUSA helped me a lot, from the beginning after I graduated from high school, and because AMIDEAST is an EducationUSA center, so since I graduated from high school, I was an access student, and then following that, I had to go. I went to the United States on an exchange program in ESA, and then when I came back, I had the opportunity to work in that EducationUSA Center. And through that opportunity, I could actually develop some sort of more solid understanding of the culture and better English skills and things like that. And then that basically gave me the opportunity to become part of the Opportunity Initiative Grant, which basically helped me a lot. It is the main reason why I am in the United States, because they basically funded all my search for universities and application and everything, with recommendation as well. That helped a lot. Well, it is expensive if you want to pay the money, but some people don't pay the money. Some people pay it another way. Universities are very interested in international students who can bring something else other than the money. They're interested in students that can bring diversity and international understanding of the world. They want more of a cultural understanding in their campuses, so they're really willing to pay for your education. Just you have to have the right criteria. You have to have good SAT, TOEFL scores, and good activities and things like that. And otherwise, you should be fine. Well, you have to be proactive. The opportunity is not going to knock on your door. You have to go out there and look for the opportunity. And if you have the right things that they're looking for, they are already looking for international students to represent the, multicultural understanding. So, and you have the right test scores, and you have the right activities and high school scores, and everything is alright. You should be fine. And funding education is not something to worry about. I had to do the application, and it was always reviewed by AMIDEAST country director assistant Deborah Lichtentaylor. She reviewed all the application works and things like that. And then when I applied, Deborah sent me a recommendation. From AMIDEAST, so EducationUSA Center, and also the React sent me another recommendation. So these recommendations really helped me go through the application process. Well, I mean, I don't think like living here is that different, because I mean, you still interact with people, you still talk. People ask me about what I'm from. They don't really know what I'm from, so I have to explain and things like that. So I mean, student life is very good because it's a very small campus containing of 2,000 students, around that number. So it's kind of positive experience for me. Well, I get a lot of questions about, oh, how is it like in Yemen? Is it desert? And I go, look, no, it's not desert. It's mixed between deserts and mountains at the same time. And they ask me a lot of questions about, oh, do you guys have cars? Do you have planes? Do you have internet, phones? So it's like they don't really know. I mean, Yemen at the first place is not really that well known of a country. And when I first came here, they thought it was a city in New Jersey. So that's how it was. Now, like, people like now know, because they know about Yemen more. In my college, they go like, oh yeah, Yemen, that Yemeni guy talked to us about Yemeni, things like that. We have a lot of events representing like Middle Eastern countries, and they talk a lot about Yemen, things like that. So people there are not as not knowing as I thought they would be.